Alright, there, I have the camera. Because we're using face cam today. For Fortnite, I'm going to try to do hand cam again. Because I did do hand cam another time. I'm going to try to do hand cam. But I can't because I'm not playing Fortnite. I'm playing Madden. But I will do hand cam. Like I said, I'm playing with my cousin. So Madden. So me and my cousin are gonna be playing. He's gonna be the Patriots. I'll be probably the Packers or something. Maybe the Steelers, Packers. Let's see. Packers. Let's see the Steelers. Steelers are 80. Should I be a Broncos? I don't know. I'm good with the I always edit the uniforms. I don't care how this means this shit. What time is it? It's 12:51, dang, it's pretty early. Press, oh, that's a nice shirt. Yeah, yeah. Oh, just ready up. Ready up. Start the game. Alright guys, we're gonna do 12-minute quarters. Bengals team. Let's do this. My cousin did good before, but we got off to like play, like do something else, bro. Why are you looking at me like that? I just realized I got like a dimple chin or something. Butt chin. Now that I say that, I'm just gonna be staring at my chin the whole time. I have a dimple chin. No, it's a dimple chin. I have a dimple chin. Stop. Don't
Hello everybody.
Stop. Yo, should I be Summit? Be like,
beautiful
boom.
afternoon for football. Today
Stop.
we're set for a
Stop.
good AFC matchup
I'm not
between the
bringing
New
it up
England
there.
Patriots
Come on, hurry up
and
and
the
pick a
Cincinnati
play
Bengals.
and sit down. Don't do what you did before.
Nugent now to put this one in the air.
Let's do this, guys.
Underway
Straight
from
away.
Cincinnati.
Underway.
This is fielded
Playing
a
with my
couple yards
cousin.
deep.
Oh God, you're getting yards.
And
You're
he'll line up
getting
about 40
yards,
shy of where he
brother.
would have been if he'd taken a
I'm gonna
knee,
connect
as they'll
your
start
phone,
at the 21-yard line.
and then I'm gonna disconnect my phone.
So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They're led out by a guy who's done just about
All right, let's do
everything
this.
you could ever imagine to do in this league. The great Tom Brady.
It's been a lot of
Yeah,
fun
you guys have
watching
you're
him develop
using
in
the
his
old
career,
uniforms.
But that will to win,
Use Coach
he's had
suggestion.
that probably since birth, and it transmits
Because every
itself
time you
throughout
run
his
it,
entire
it's-
ball club.
you always
Watching
run
him
backwards.
play, it can be an absolute joy unless you're on the other team.
On first
Sacking.
down, Brady.
Yo, catch it.
And
Yes.
his first look
Yo,
is
you
incomplete.
suck, number
Unable to get it
94.
to
Yo, he had it
Gronkowski
in his
that
hands, and this
time.
man dropped
That'll bring
it.
up second down. And on this offense, a guy that kind of came in under the radar, Lewis.
Hard to believe that Dion Lewis was that far under the radar. There is something to precedent from schools. Played at Pitt,
You ready?
and they do know how to churn out running backs.
Oh, that play.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
What? I have no clue what you just said. Why are you calling new plays?
Brady to throw on second down.
Yes, out of here.
A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down. So now an early
the way,
third and
yo,
10
the way
here on
Tyler said it though,
drive.
yo, that was. Oh, you're handing it off, aren't you?
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he couldn't
Yes, you
hang
dropped
on
it.
to
You
it
dropped
through
it.
the
You dropped it. Thank
contact.
God you dropped it.
Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have
Well,
just
you
too
keep
much
passing
time
it
on
to
your
him,
hands, right? You end
so-
up thinking way too much, and
Are
your
you
hands get
punting it?
shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Here's Jones.
My God, you
Nice job
tackled
on
me.
the
You
return
ran
there,
over me.
16 yards. And the Bengals take
This kid ran
possession.
over me. They already know who. Yeah, you gotta go do something.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And over the middle, it's
Bro,
LaFleur.
you made me trip
Give him
over
a couple on the
you.
catch at 2nd and 8.
Yeah?
And in the backfield out of this starting group, you have to look out for Giovanni Bernard.
I'm
And
gonna
you have to make
go
sure
home,
you're ready to hit the
so I'm gonna
spin
be
button with
home.
this guy. Awfully exciting in the open field.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they...
Alright, so I'm gonna be playing alone.
The play clock's running down. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. Looking
That's
right
in, bro.
sideline, but it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
He has the Patriots and not facing the computer.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
I dropped it. Are you kidding me? I'm going for it, bro. I don't care. I'm going for it.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
To throw here, Dalton. And they hit him as he
I should have just
throws.
threw
This
it.
one's
What am I
gonna go
doing?
straight down to the
I was
turf.
looking for someone to throw.
Incomplete. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Ray Malaluga. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Again, here's Dalton. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really starting the point of attack. but I love his suddenness. The
Why
ability
you
to
playing
make
on the
plays,
outside?
to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL tackle for
Yeah, you
loss.
better throw it down.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Punt it.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if. While the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
23 yards.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying,
I should just got more yards.
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Brandon LaFell, 63 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a body. On the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Like real football players
running. They don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball.
Yeah, I know it's with the deep and
but when it comes to the running game,
run on the
Patriots, they're one of the few.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And I do believe the offense got this back. Goodness, they did. Their own 1-yard line is where they got it back, cutting it close here.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Yes.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case,
I don't even know what fell.
Able to come up with the ball. No second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum.
The thing is, you need to go with like your returner and your receiver, because if you don't, like the ball could go out there and he would just be standing where he was standing the whole time.
Jones on the return.
That was such a good, but like
nice
stingy, but it was too early.
Back 14 on the return, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Right, so now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly
again. Let's go.
With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down. Because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
So they're going to go for 2.
Try to go for 2. He's going to do this. Boom, and then go.
They'll run here with Bernard. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Kicking it, bro.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
Yeah, I'm going onside kick. I need this ball back. I want to get more touchdowns.
And this is secured by the Patriots. So an onside kick.
Imagine it got loose
in
and
the
we got
first
you.
quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try to work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They're going to steal it and try and get an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, there's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
Brady gives now to Blood.
Get down, like, are you gonna run? Boom.
37-yard line.
Going through.
It's
They're not going
to
through.
a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 54 yards away. And Gostkowski's kick is good.
Lucky.
And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And he's able to get it across the
next
20,
time I return it, like when I see it, I'm going to run on the outside. So, like, I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to, like, and then I'm going to try to, like, juke and stuff.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early...
Oh, my God. Wait, I want to replay that.
Advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that.
I want to watch that again. Wait. Alright, so when he caught it, one foot landed in, so.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Trying to get it to LaFell, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll get this back.
You know what? My team is the Patriots. Now that my cousin left, you know where I'm going. My team.
To the 32-yard
Patriots
line.
are my team.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Brady. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there.
That was
hey,
it.
take care of the football, man.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis.
I'm
And
going
not
for
much
it,
of a
though.
hold
There's
there
no-
as he gets it down to about the
I need to
24-yard
get
line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line
2
of
yards and I
scrimmage.
can
They
get
won
the first
every
down
battle
right
up
now.
front. And a
I'm
lot of
going
times
for it.
that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Oh, I got it.
Big frame to his advantage. And the
Oh,
Bengals
my
will get the
God.
football back. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now it's 2nd and 7. Again, here's Bernard. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move them out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss.
I'm weird, bro.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. 3rd down from the gun. Dalton to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play.
Come on,
I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Patriots take over. Now the Bengals defense readies as they head onto the field. And an important stop in a tight game their last time.
Always important to stop them. We know that. But as you noted, in a tight game, so much more critical to get it done, and that's exactly what they did.
And they'll be trying to do that once more here. We'll see who wins the battle. Wide open, Julian Edelman. Still on his feet. Give him 30 yards there. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great...
Caught by Amendola. Patriot touchdown. Danny Amendola, 32 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Don't kneel, bro.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Get out
So
of
how do you
here.
do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Pass Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's going to be taken down deep into Patriot territory. A big play. Dalton to his favorite target, Green. 57 yards. So we have now seen connection number 1 between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again.
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton
if you
learned
saw
his full name
what
as
just
well,
happened,
because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my number 1 target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
Second quarter.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with the football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out. 2nd down, Dalton, and that'll be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time, and it's 3rd and 5. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Dalton here from the gun. And that's complete to LaFell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Dalton gives to Bernard. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Bro.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's
no
reach.
Way.
Maybe
we stopped them. They're actually so bad.
In this part of the field, it brings up
they
3rd
might be
down.
running. Yeah, I think
it's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the 2nd quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
And Nugent puts it through, and they have regained the lead. So they take it all the way to the 1-yard line, but in the end, they opt for 3.
I know if this was a video game, they never would have gone for the field goal because, Brandon, who kicks field goals in video games? But you've got to make sure you get points, and that was as easy a 3 as you can get.
You kick field goals in video games. That's who kicks field goals in video games. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Give him 16 on the pickup, and that's good for a New England 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. and that's what he did.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talked about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of
punch,
though.
To the sideline and complete to Gronkowski. Only a gain of a yard there, but it
Nice
indeed
drag,
gets a
Gronk.
new set of downs. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure
he's
you
getting
throw
first
it up
down.
there. You know,
Awesome.
like put up on the top shelf where the kids
That was not a
can't
first.
get.
Oh no, the touchdown is.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, they'll throw with Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 4 yards out. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Gronkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year
he would have been gone if I
didn't
not
return. This year he stopped where he would have been.
He would have been gone.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
That's what would have happened.
About the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
You let the quarterback do that to you?
You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll run again.
Yeah, I got him.
He will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
That draw play got blown up by the blitz of the defense. Ordinarily, that's exactly what you want. You want them to blitz, and they go past you, and you go past them for a big gain. But in this situation, they hit him at the worst possible spot. Right exactly.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Chris Long with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
That's taken on the 25. So
why did he
change
stop?
of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back on the field.
I'm going to get the guy who's like
and
not
he's been
doing the
good.
curl
2
flat.
first
Like
half
he's gonna,
touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them the lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
It's caught outright, Amendola. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now Brady over the middle. That's caught.
I'm going for it. No way, I'm going for it.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. On 1st down, Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Amendola catching it left side. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Brady again. And this is going to be incomplete. The veteran Nate Washington, the man he was looking for. And it's 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. 1st and 10 for Dalton. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Dalton. Caught Eifert over the middle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Underneath, this is Bernard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Blunt, the lone running back. Now a play fake here on first down. And he floated one out there incomplete. So at halftime, it's the...
Geez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water? Probably pretty thirsty.
Whatever, your wish, our command. Third quarter now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Third and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Here's Dalton. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 18. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals defense gearing up as they take the field. Blunt, the lone running back. Brady now to throw. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Brandon, with the way things are going with Tom Brady finding Gronk as many times as he has in this game and the team is winning, you think at some point maybe even Brady will do the Gronk dance?
Well, if he does that Gronk dance, Davis, that means you have to do that Gronk dance.
Trust me, partner, no one wants to see me do the Gronk dance.
Your wife?
No one. One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more? Yeah,
perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 47 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And that score gives them a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Dalton. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now. He's been terrific so far.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
That's it.
Was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down there, just 1 yard. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Going deep here for Edelman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 75 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right, good. We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost, but sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Rob Ninkovich in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it.
Yes,
Nowhere
boy.
to escape, and he goes down. Rob Ninkovich in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. Look at the spin.
Balance.
A very good return that time. 18
yards.
And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
If you love pressure, let's see if they dial it up this drive. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run again with Blunt. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
You know, some teams use the running game just to bludgeon people. I think that Brady to Gronk does the exact same thing for them. Long, short, medium, they know how to connect.
In ways it's sort of revolutionized the quarterback-tight end relationship. They can go, as you told me before, they go medium, they can go short, they go long.
And the way that Gronk is used, he's not just a tight end. Oftentimes they'll put him on the backside of formation as a single wide receiver, and he runs routes exactly that way. Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Gostkowski for the point after. And the lead is now 24. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Tackle made there by Ray Malaluga, the linebacker. So we've got a 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, we've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Right.
And as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And he slings one that's incomplete. Defense has set themselves up nicely.
Right,
3rd and 10
video,
now.
probably going to be next weekend. I don't know. I'm going to do an offense.
3rd down. A shot here for Dalton. He drops it off for Bernard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves to sticks.
As you get here, like, you pick 2 teams, and you're technically going to be switching teams back and forth. And you only get to play on offense. Not only, but like I'm just going to be playing
so
offense.
Here we go, 1st and 10 now.
While being on different teams, like switching back and forth.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. They send Green to the left on his own. Here's Dalton. Underneath, this is Bernard. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Third and 2 for Dalton. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense better be on their toes. They're going to be tested all game.
That one good for 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Dalton operating in the red zone now. On the screen, Bernard. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
It's second down. Dalton looking. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Dalton. Got a man. It's LaFell for the Bengal touchdown.
LaFell was doing good when I was on the team.
3 yards out, and the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Oh, what a move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. They go play action here on 1st down. And he hits his target. This is Clay Harbor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's Amendola. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the 1st.
Well, we always hear about the connections some
quarterbacks
have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Now a carry for Blunt. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up to play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle.
If it's below 5, then
no
I'm
gain.
gonna keep.
The offense is
like,
not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's the battering ram, Blunt. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Call it a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Brandon, this is why play callers get the big bucks. This wasn't a 4th and inches call. You get into situations like 4th and 3, 4th and 4. You've got a tough decision to make. Very gutsy play here, and they pick up the first down.
Now blown. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Martellus Bennett, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are pouring it on. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And that is incomplete. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. 3rd down. A shot here for Dalton. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. Taken in at the 22. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. This Bengal defense now making their way back out onto the field. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, got pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him.
LeGarrette Blount. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette Blount, 55 yards. And the Patriots continue to roll.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
She's singing, too.
Oh, she's singing. She's
on, like, the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Bengals getting set to go.
By the way, I'm the New England Patriots, and I am crushing the Bengals. But, yeah.
They send Green to the left on his own. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I go play action down the road.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
All right, my team is done.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati.
Go.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run with their fullback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They come up in an offset eye. On 2nd down, here's Brady. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Tackle made that time by Michael Johnson. There we go with 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down in distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you think, yeah, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a 1st down.
And
One-hand
catch by Gronkowski. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, But I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in the diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue.
We won. Let me take a picture of that. I'm saving all of that. And that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Peace.